Yes, and then a lot of people don't, I believe, will remember that most of these kids, development was in Ghana. And remember, Ghana, yeah, um, we were like hosting these shows and bringing all these international people from America, from Mexico, from all these countries, and we were paying for it. You know, so you should ask yourself, where did these monies come from? The last show we done, when we brought Cesar Juarez to Ghana, where did the money come from? We had to pay Cesar Juarez 117,000, yeah, US dollars before Cesar Juarez came, and then before the WBO sanctioned the fight. And then again, we bought their team of 3 or 4. We bought them their tickets, and then we bought Tony Weeks' ticket, and then the judges' tickets. Some judges came from America, the WBO vice president from Puerto Rico, and all these guys, and we bought all these people's tickets, and then we got them the hotel. The tickets alone at that time cost us 40 something thousand US dollars. That was paid. A friend of mine, this Muslim friend of mine, he was working with this Arab company that they were dealing in tickets. So they gave us the tickets on credit, almost 44,000 US dollars on credit. And all the things that we done, the show we done, that show cost us, after paying the 117,000. Remember, the tickets money, that's about 40 something thousand, added to the 117, that will tell you that it's almost 150. That is only the pairs of the boxer, and then the tickets. Okay, now the people came to Ghana, Kempinski. They were living in these hotels, Kempinski and other hotels, and then we have to host the show, rent the Bukom Boxing Arena, rent the chairs, rent the lightning system, and then do our pre, interview fights, do our like run the show. Yes, print tickets, print this, print that. So that alone should tell you that's about, let's say 10,000. Yes, let's say 10,000. Yes, 10,000 at that time. Yeah, and so again, that's about almost 170,000 already. Do you understand? And then we have to pay for the people that came to the show, than the people that came to the show. Like the other boxers that were on the show, we had to pay all those boxers and pay for whatever. So I would say that show alone cost us about 100 and, let's see, when you round it up, that show alone cost us about almost 190,000 to host Cesar Juarez, Isaac Dogboe in the Bukom Boxing Arena. That's what made Isaac. He beat Cesar Juarez, and then he was the number one in the world. That's the opportunity we got to fight for the world title. You see? And then again, Shakon's fight almost cost us, let's say, about 60,000 US dollars. Shakon's fight. And then again, after Shakon, Kakembo. Remember, we rented the Accra Sports Stadium. Yeah, that also almost cost us almost 30,000 US dollars. You see? So now, again, then we fought Tabanao at the police. Let's say Tabanao, I'll say 20,000 US dollars. So when you add that up, you see it's going right. And then again, the local boys that we fought again, and the other guys that we fought, yeah, also cost us a lot of money. And then the shows, remember, anytime we are fighting these shows, we are paying for the sanctioning fees of the belt that Isaac had, that we made for Isaac. You know, the WBO belt and then the WBA belt. Yes. So we used to pay, I think, 2,500 every time Isaac fought. So 2,500 every time Isaac fought for the sanctioning fee of the WBO, and then also pay for the referees and things that were also coming in town and paying for their tickets. It's just the same routine. So who did the kid pay for that? Those things. So who paid for that? You see. So now, and then it was the same way before we parted company in the US. All the shows that they hosted for us, we had to pay them. That was the agreement. We are parting company with you, and we need to go because we don't want to get shot. Yeah, I don't want nobody to kill me or kill my son, because when you take people's money and you refuse to pay, they kill you. Yeah, they kill you. That's why you have to be so honest to yourself that what you are doing, you are mindful of what you're doing, and you know what you're getting yourself into. I am that way. When you give something to me, I have to make sure I return it back to you. What belongs to Caesar is for Caesar. That's how I was built. Yeah, I wasn't built to see somebody's son because I know the father has brought the son up and the son is doing extremely well. I will come and intervene and infiltrate, yeah, and start using and start mouthing the father against the son, for the son to leave the father for me to gain, like my cousin did and my ex-wife. But I forgave them, because I made the boy. The wisdom that the Almighty God gave me, yeah, that's how come I made it happen. You see, so I know I can do it again and again and again. The only thing that hurt me the most is when this kid done that to me, it affected my two